Meteorologist Jeremy Lawan joins us in a beautiful backyard. Jeremy, you got the jean shirt on, looking comfy out there.
You know, Jack, it is a day to be comfy. This is a glorious day for anything outdoors. The Tomato Fest down in Pittston, perfect day for it. Wally Lake Fest up at Lake Wallenpaupack, chef's kiss. Going to the Little League World Series games. Now they just finished up the semifinals, of course, the championship game tomorrow. Today was fantastic for it. Unfortunately, this is the better half of the weekend. Tomorrow will feature some showers and storms, some more cloud cover than what we had today too. But just soak in this scene. Wow. I was up at Lake Wallenpaupack earlier with my two friends, and we just loved it. I'll have some coverage on the later shows of Wally Lake Fest. Look at this scene. We boated right past it. We took a boat tour there on Lake Wallenpaupack, and we boated right past this scene of silver birches. I could see the tent from the boat, and it's just a beautiful day for it. I know last night they had a bonfire. I'm sure they'll have one tonight too. And look at this boat coming on in. There's live music, entertainment happening on stages all around the lake and in the communities around the lake too. Definitely worthwhile to spend some time up at Lake Wallenpaupack during Wally Lake Fest. In Scranton, great night to spend on the town. If you're going out tonight, it's going to be really nice. No risk for rainfall, no problems. Your plans are going to go without a hitch for sure. Temperatures right now in the 70s, upper 70s. Here in Scranton, 78 is our current temperature. Our high today, 81. Winds coming out of the south-southwest at 8 miles per hour, bringing up that nice southerly flow with warmer air from the Gulf. Temps got up to 83 in Williamsport, 80 in Selinsgrove. And what makes this day so perfect is the lack of humidity. That crispness in the air whenever you get a nice breeze. It was breezy up at the lake. It just cools you off right away. Gorgeous. This is a top 5 day of this summer for me personally. I think this is a fantastic day. There is your temperature history. We had that really long stretch last week of temperatures well above average. We got up to 93 last Tuesday. And then once we got to this week, right? Not all that great. Temperatures only in the upper 70s, even the 60s was our high temperature on Wednesday. Now we're finally back up to close to average. Yesterday we hit 80, today we hit 81. Average high temperature for today is 82 degrees. We're at 80 in Williamsport right now, 81 in Selinsgrove, mid 70s for Cocoa Township and Wellsboro, low 70s for Mansfield. We're still in the upper 70s for Wysox, 73 in Bear Creek, 74 rather in Bear Creek Township. And we just saw a spot sprinkle for some of you in Potter County, northern Clinton County. Otherwise, everybody else has seen nothing but sunshine. There's a closer look at just some of those sprinkles near Shippen and Coudersport, maybe a drop or two near Renova, as this prefrontal moisture enters our region. Now, this is the cold front that's going to change our weather as we head into our Sunday. High pressure now sliding off the eastern seaboard, and I'll track this front out for you here on Future Clouds and Radar. Tonight, more cloud cover. It'll be a warmer night than what we've had for the past few nights. We've had temperatures in the 50s past few nights. Tonight will be in the low 60s. Because of this additional cloud cover. By sunrise, we have some prefrontal moisture coming in, maybe a shower or steady rainfall. That could be for a large part of your morning. Then headed into the early afternoon, notice how we break out to sunshine. That destabilizes the atmosphere and sets us up for the actual front. The actual lifting in the atmosphere could cause maybe a storm or two out in central Pennsylvania between 4 and 8 p.m. But notice how the line doesn't hold on to much of its strength or organization as it heads its way east. So maybe some spotty downpours by midnight on Monday in parts of eastern Pennsylvania, but we really aren't going to get the brunt of it here. If anything, there'll be downpours, maybe some lightning strikes out in central Pennsylvania between 4 and 8 p.m. tomorrow. Then Monday looks like a great day, much cooler too once the front pulls on through. 54 is the overnight low with mostly clear skies. Actually, that's a typo. It's 64 degrees overnight tonight. And we have new activity in the tropics. Recently announced from the National Hurricane Center, Tropical Storm Ferdinand with maximum sustained winds at 40 miles per hour, not expected to impact anyone, not even Bermuda. So that's a good storm when it doesn't impact us here in the contiguous United States or any type of land. There's your 7-day forecast. Temperatures in the 80s for your Sunday, but we have risk for showers and even storms into the afternoon. And then we cool off for much of the upcoming first week of school for many folks. It's going to be a cool start at the bus stop. Make sure you have those extra layers on.
Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.